don't see anything. Oh, okay. This will be the beginning of the first few episodes. I don't see it, Nate. Where is it at? Why does it keep blinking the time? I feel like I've hit that age where my parents couldn't work the VCR. They're wanting to add Facebook stories at work to some of our clients. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's a little beyond my age. I don't want to live like
Facebook stories, huh?
I keep hearing that voice but not seeing that face. Yeah, I don't see anything yet. I'm refreshing. Oh. I had to refresh. Oh. Oh, mute. Oh wait, there was music though. But I can't. Oh. Weird. Yeah, because you've got like music and awesome stuff going, but I can't hear that part. Because if I have that on, then you can hear.
It's like Deanna and I's invited to this party, but we only get to stand outside and all the doors are shut.
Now, wait a minute. When we share this screen, like this link, does it need to be full screen? Will it automatically? I don't know. I don't know what page we should try and share it on. Are we sharing it on the... Is it already hooked to the Clever Kaiju page, or are you sharing it on there? Okay, so we can... Okay, that's what I was wondering. I want to see what that looks like. So when we share on all those other on pages. You guys got so quiet, I thought you froze for a second.
Trying to get a position down for a clothesline, like what can make a clothesline look dynamic. Not like, you're pinning your clothes to it, but like the move.
I was gonna say lingerie on it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's adding sex appeal. I'm making dynamic. Give it some dynamic sex appeal, I guess.
Oh, superhero costume on it. Would that be dynamic?
Yeah, or well, dynamic when it comes to art is more like this compared to this.
Really? Yeah. Great for you. Oh no. Hey there, fellow art nerds, and welcome to the Clique, or the Clique preview, rather. We're switching things up a little bit for season 3, camera-wise. So this is not only a preview night to talk about next week, but we're trying to figure out if this works or how it works. There is
New
a 30-second delay.
format.
So I have no clue what is showing until right now. I am just now watching what started 30 seconds ago. So I feel tortured. Oh, Isaac's here. I gotta let Isaac in. Is that gonna move things? Okay. Well, my screen just went black again. So there we go. Anyway, I am going to introduce my co-host for the Pin Clique so Nate can practice pulling up Mr. Gary Bedell.
Hey, everybody. It's good to see you again.
Wait, what? What are we doing? I don't know.
All right. Since my intro just totally got boned, I'm Gary, the co-host. Nice to meet you and good to see you all again.
And in 30 seconds, I'll see what this looks like. Full screen, I see it. Okay. If anybody is watching live or watching this later, not live, but just watching it and saying, wow, they're a mess. Tonight's a learning curve, and we're going to figure some things out and talk about some past episodes and what's coming up in our season 3. Season 3, guys.
Yeah. And what was cool is we could talk about our favorite work from season 1 and 2. We have 2 seasons going. Like, we have enough material to be on syndication. How about that?
We are available for that if anyone can make that happen.
we want some of that. What is that now? We want
residual?
That. We want some CW money. Come on now. Come on, CW.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first I heard about it was when Gary mentioned it to Zach after an interview. He was like, it'd be really cool. He did what was it called? Virtual Vision Con. When Zach was doing interviews. Yeah. And
because I mean, there wasn't a lot of content for it at the time, and then I came to you, didn't I, D? Like, and
you guys have no memory whatsoever, do you? Wow.
Man, yeah.
It's all those art enhancing things.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
we tried to do it in person.
It is hard.
It's okay. The in-person episodes are fine, but it's nothing like it is online.
We went to Virtual Vision Con, and Zach was doing interviews online because we had to, postpone everything. And he met all these voice actors that were like, yeah, I'd love to be online and talk to you. And then we started doing local people or homegrown or, whatever term you want to use. People that are nearby you have access to. That are super talented and super amazing right in your backyard. And Nate, you did an interview, and then Gary did an interview too. And Gary just happened to mention I'd love to do an online art show. And Zach's like, I'm starting school. Work is finally going back. I don't have time. And that's when I was like, I would love to host something like that. That would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like, keep doing it. Yeah.
Yes. Back end, yeah. Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of you start doing new things because you tried something you were forced to, and like, hey, that's pretty fun, or hey, I'm pretty good at that. I just noticed. Nate, did you and Isaac technically introduce yourselves?
Oh, for this stream today?
For this little stream, I don't think so.
I guess I didn't. I'm Isaac Crawford of Ike Comics, comic book illustrator, and I'm one of the co-founders of Clever Kaiju. I've been on the Pin Clique a handful of times, but I'm going to be on a lot more now. But my schedule's cleared up.
Finally.
Yeah.
See, ladies and gentlemen, he does exist. He doesn't just like show up. He's not Haley's Comet. He will actually be in season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Haven't. You were. I think.
Yeah. And he was in Eaton too.
That was Virtual Vision Con.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was in Eaton Love Story too. You were actually there for that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when we did the rated R to G that you're talking about, that was Virtual Vision Con #2, but we actually met at Drury College, and we're broadcasting live from there. Like, you guys were all online, but the Vision Con staff met. We were together, and I need to go back and watch that one. There are a few times you'll see my arm do this probably. Because staff members were sitting in the audience area and they were talking and they started laughing and they kept getting louder, and I had cough drops. I was chucking them at them, trying to get their attention to tell them to shut up because we were broadcasting. He joined me that night because he's like, I don't have any place to stream from. I'm in town. Too tiny. I can't see it with my little eyes. Well, I do remember we also didn't realize he was coming until like 30 minutes before. We thought he was streaming. I'm going to pull out a technical question since this is kind of a learning curve night. Do you realize the link you shared? It goes straight to YouTube, which is great. Like if they click it, but it's a freeze screen. Like when we would share the link when we stream through Facebook, it would be the live video. No, it's a frozen screen and it's not pretty.
Oh.
I don't know if we can control that or not. Like if you go to the Facebook page, the link works, but it's a frozen screen of just a moment from this video. If we can force that picture, we should pose for it first. You guys are watching on YouTube, go to Clever Kaiju's Facebook page and laugh at us. Refresh it. Refresh it. I think, because I'm seeing an ugly picture of us. See, I'm seeing the screen grab.
I see.
That's not what I'm saying. You're looking down. Gary, are looking down. Isaac, you don't look too bad. You kind of look like you posed. My mouth's wide open. Oh, drinking game this season. I wear these blue light glasses a lot when I work. And I forget I'm wearing them because they do help my eyes. So every time I'm wearing these in the show, take a shot because I mean to take them off. And I wore them for the first like 10 minutes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because it was a Playco Games Epic Monster Tea Party spinoff.
Yes. I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the works. In the works. I know. I'm a game publisher, and we've talked about this. We're still kind of coming out of our coma from COVID. It's just all just laying there. So it's hard to, I feel weird pushing it when these guys are really good. These guys are good at making me talk about more stuff. I'm trying to look for our season 1 prompts, and for some reason I'm having trouble finding them. I've got 2 and 3 pulled up if we're going to tease those.
We had like a whole meeting about it. So we had like a whole ass meeting about it and everything.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys have to tell me how you feel as artists about the prompts. Me as a viewer, I honestly don't think season 1 or 2 was better than the other. Every prompt was so different. Yeah, I was excited. No, that's the 12 or 13 artists we can get in 2 hours.
I am
And for most people, I'm not surprised if we have people watch part of it and come back later to finish it, because 2 hours is a lot to sit. But there's a lot of good stuff. But yeah, this year already we've got 5 or 6 new artists set to do different months, and we've got some more invites out that I'm sure we'll hear back from. You know what I like? Let's do this right now. I'm trying to pull up. There we go. Let's say all of the I'm gonna start with season 1 and just say what that month was, and you guys can discuss for a minute.
Wait, hold on. Before we say anything, we are not going to tell you what any of the other prompts are for season 3 in this tonight. We're not.
No?
The only one you know about is Mutant League Wrestling, and that's it. Other than that, you don't know anything. You're not going to know anything. We're giving up. These are the secrets we're giving up.
If you are an artist, if you are an artist interested in being a part of the Pin Clique, we have been giving them little hints. Like if you're invited to the clique, we will tell you what our plan is for this year or this season, so you can jump on your favorite. Because like Nate said, we're getting enough interest with artists that we're gonna have to start saying, okay, it's this month is full. And so
it's already that way anyway. Really think about it. So.
All right. Well,
yes. And
first episode.
And be on the Discord too.
Before you do that, guys, I've got to go.
What?
I wanted to drop.
Oh.
I have to go.
Do you really?
I do.
So
I'm standing in the hallway at my work, and I need to get home. But I wanted to jump on and just to test, just to help us test the connection here.
Right on, man.
Yeah, I still don't know what's going on, but it's happening.
Yeah. See ya.
Are you coming back later? Or are you just gonna be gone for the night, or what?
What are we doing?
Are you coming back on tonight, or are you just gonna?
Probably. I need to cook when I get home, so I probably won't.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. Cool.
I'm glad you made it, dude. Good to see you.
Yes. See you guys next Thursday, episode 1.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, so season 1, episode 1 was I can't find everything's out of order on this page.
Oh, let me look at my folder.
But I know who it was. Dr. Bong is what we ended up with.
Yeah.
But it started with was it B to Z list characters? We asked viewers to name characters that needed a makeover. And Dr. Bong was the winner. Can you remember who the other ones were? We had 4 finalists and everybody voted.
Oh man, that's a can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember who the other choices were of that.
Yeah, guys, like tonight we really are just coming on here to test that next week works right. So we didn't plan. I don't have any of those notes pulled up. And I know if
But
I do. Yeah, I do. I'm a note taker. It's all in my Google Drive. I don't know where I buried it. There were some bad ones. Some were so bad. And I can't remember. There were 4. Codpiece didn't make it, did he?
no, thank God, no.
That's what I discovered during that. Yeah.
That was a great episode too. Like that was a nice, like, we kind of hit the ground running with that episode.
That was awesome.
Yep.
Another possible drinking game.
Oh,
Every time you hear
no.
I started this last night. I just finished it before it came on air. Or if you see who is it? Is it Caitlin? That's usually Sarah. Usually drawing while we're talking. Yes.
Dude, if we had this plan, we would play like a supercut of all of Sarah's parts. We love you, Sarah. If you're listening right now, we love you.
And she throws up this gorgeous piece of art and goes, "I'm not finished."
Like, looks finished to me. You better be doing your taxes. But though, the flip side of that coin is that they get to pick what they want to do and how they want to do it. It's kind of like, honestly, it's kind of therapy for all of us, because it's like, we get to play in the sandbox. We don't have to worry about someone being over our shoulders. Cool. And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of the artists are just like, yeah, I'll do it. And I get to pick the subject I want to do. Great.
See, and right now is the perfect time. Too bad Isaac's not still here, because not only are you guys doing free work, but it gets your brains going. Because wasn't his latest comic inspired from Eating a Love Story?
Yeah,
it was that piece he did. It's not directly that, but it was inspired by that. And one of the episodes I watched, Adam, I think it was Food Fight.
We are inside a worm. That's the name.
I don't have one yet.
The book. We are inside a worm, and it's freaking awesome. So yeah,
and Adam, we did Food Fight, where people picked a food, a weapon, and a genre to draw it in.
That was a fun one. That episode.
And Adam was so inspired, he drew like 4 characters.
Yeah.
So you guys are, this free work you're doing, like you said, it's therapy, and it's also getting those juices going, getting you excited again.
Yeah. Well, and also too, like, same here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to do it from your end, Nate?
Oh, why'd you make me host? No, I don't. Do I look like I know what I'm doing? Wow. I think I I just hit multiple participants can share simultaneously. That's new on Zoom. I didn't see that before. But I didn't know we could share more than one screen. Nice. Oh, see, I'm forgetting which screen to watch. This,
For some reason, I can't see.
and we're not going to see it for 30
There we
seconds.
go.
Oh, you have to share, don't share your screen, share a tab. Did it work? Because I can't see it yet. I can see it on our Zoom, but
Yeah, I can see it.
on the delay, I don't see it yet. There he is. That's going to be the hardest part for me, is trying to watch from the delay. Huh.
Pantone color?
I've never zoomed in enough. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, I thought it was like a hex code. It's like a hex code.
Yeah. He did 2 or 3 episodes with us. And he joined us for one just because he's like, I didn't draw this month. Can I sit in? I'm like, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we reach out to him?
He's been really busy
Okay.
doing, well, of course, doing comics and stuff. But I'll probably like reach out to him a little bit later on. Unless you're like closer to the holiday or something, but I know he was a
We might be
favorite
full
too.
then.
Like, dude, you missed the whole season.
He might be out of luck.
It's like, well, here's the other thing too. Like going back to what we were talking about earlier with like the artists doing the work for the show, and it's like, yeah, I don't really like giving it the spin of like, oh, you're doing free work. It's like, you're coming to therapy to do a piece of work that you want to do. And it's a piece of work that you can possibly print later for yourself and sell or add it to your portfolio. It's no piece of art is a useless piece of art. And a lot of the pieces that I've done for the show, I've sold as prints and some of them I put in my portfolio. So that way too.
He made it onto the sticker. Yeah, the E. Gary's the P.
Yeah. Manticore.
But yeah, I'll say. So wait. Now the second episode was Bob. We asked for creepy characters, spooky characters of lore because it was October.
Yeah.
And the winner was Baba Yaga. And one of the fun things for me was that you guys do so much research before you draw these. I learned so much about Baba Yaga that I didn't know, which was intriguing. Yeah. But wasn't yours like a creepy puppet with a grandma? No, it was a spider with a grandma puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours was not the troubled moment. Yeah.
I was like that. I was like, that is dark.
You guys, you
Yeah.
guys tend to move towards horror, I've noticed. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
If any of this sounds interesting to anybody, are these these are Baba Yagas, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what we did, Baba Yaga, and that's another cool thing I like to show people too. Sometimes we don't just go and attack a canvas first. We sit down and like design these things and like
Oh, wait, do you guys sometimes just go straight to the canvas? Because I thought you usually did this first.
Sometimes, but a lot of times, especially if I'm designing some kind of character or something, I always have to do this, or else I'm going to be poking at the illustration forever. Unless I know exactly what I want to do, that's different. But if I have to figure out what my Baba Yaga needs to look like, then yeah, I'm going to sit down and do a lot of this. I was she was kind of like my favorite at first, but I was like, I don't know. But in the end, I kind of went for this like weird little Oni looking version of her.
See, I can't pick out which face you did in my memory, but I do remember her riding a cauldron.
Yeah, it's this one actually.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah,
like, I remember the overall piece, but I couldn't pick out which face it was.
Yeah, this is what she looks like, or this is my rough of her. And these were the different positions that I was looking at there, and that's the one I ended up going with. Was that guy
Back
there?
to the full body.
What's that?
Back up to that full body. I love the details in her face. I didn't notice when you added the color.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Little nasty face there. Here, let's
yeah, anybody tuning in, well, if you watch the Pin Click episode, all the artists not only show their art, they will show you extra pieces and they will tell you their process and what they thought of, and it's very interesting.
Yeah, and all the frustration.
Her tongue and her toenails. Ew.
Oh, that scene in Hellboy where he kisses her and he's like, "Oh my God, your tongue even has hair."
Oh.
But yeah, Halloween's gonna be a good one. We're not gonna tell you what it is, but it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, this October is very open to artist interpretation. I think we're gonna get a lot of variety. A lot of variety.
Yeah.
And then let's see, episode 1, November was the food fight we told you about. It was a mashup. Mm-hmm. December, we asked for terrible product mascots. You guys That's everybody was like suggesting. I have a gnat in here. That's I swear. Everybody was supposed to suggest like a horrible product mascot, and Krampus in place of Santa Claus in the Coca-Cola ads is what won. Yeah, and then we see January. Ooh, you guys drew gods. I don't have to share screen. I have one. This is the god.
The comic. Yeah,
James's. Yeah, James Rutherford. And my boyfriend at the time, we are huge comic book nerds, and he had about that size beard at the time that James drew this. And I'm like, when he had it at VisionCon, I'm like, I need that. Give me the copy of that. And it sits between our 2 comic book shelves that we're constantly, every time we buy a new comic, we check the numbers to see who has more. So, wow.
The Lords of Comics.
Yeah, and so that month we just asked, give us something for them to draw the god of. And we got, I got to click on this. I don't remember. Oh, that's right.
God, it's so right. I was like, I hate you.
Oh, the god of DIY. That was, I can't remember if that was, I think that was Sarah, that was Caitlin, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it's Caitlin.
Yeah. Got a copy.
You should show everyone. It's like we're talking about it. I feel like we have our
Here,
little
let me
secret
share
party.
this
We're like,
screen.
oh, this was so cool, but we're not going to show any of you out there in internet land.
All right, now Nate, you tell me if this is showing or not. Do you see? Yeah, the god of DIY, and that was Caitlin Blaine.
I love that piece.
He's like a DIY piece, and all of his pieces are DIY tools.
Like that's probably like one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen, though.
What? He's so cute. Yeah,
and I do horror for a living. That thing is terrifying. Like, nah, you stay over there, DIY.
I think I unshared. Let me see if I can go back. I'm trying to not take forever, so I'm trying to go through them all.
I've ever seen,
what? He's so cute. Oh, February. We did Baby Makes 3 for season 1. So was it? See, now we ask everybody to say name a character you want to see get together with another character, and they'll draw the baby or the child of that character. And Swamp Thing won. That was the one that won. And oh, we had so many good ones. We had oh, he's adorable. Oh my gosh, I'll show it real quick. Swamp Thing and Cthulhu had a baby, and it looked just like this. But
yeah.
Well, see, I just want to show Gary.
I know.
I think this is Caitlin again. Wait, are you guys? Can you see that? Can you see that one? Okay, I wanted to show Caitlin's and Gary's because this is how different two different artists can take things. Like they both did Medusa and Swamp Thing, but Gary, yours was the Marvel Medusa.
Yeah, I did Medusa from Marvel, which it's kind of funny. She just ended up looking like Poison Ivy, but yeah. She's like Medusa.
Caitlin's looks so cute and adorable and childish.
I love it.
And then here's Gary's, just sexy and beautiful. You know? And I think did you have prints of these or just a sample in your book?
I think I just had a sample in my book.
I meant to come back and see if you had a print. I didn't realize how much I love Medusas. And every time I see a cover with a cool Medusa, I have to buy it. For example, I don't know. I'm still sharing screen, aren't I? This Nubia.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. Really? But you know what? I think you just have different views and different likes, and something that seems hard for one of you is not for another, you know? I don't know.
Sometimes where you think like, oh, I got this in the bag, and then you start it and you're like, shit, I don't have this in the bag. Yeah.
I think I've gotten the months mixed up. So I don't know which. Oh, see, now this one's January. So these are all season 1, but I've gotten completely mixed up on which is which. We did verses. So we asked everybody to pit 2 characters against each other. Oh yeah, there's people talking. Hi, Lauren. Oh, I could hear Nate the whole time. That's weird. Let me see. I'm gonna share. I think this was Haley's. Witchblade versus
Voices.
Catwoman. So we asked everybody to pit two
This
characters
was really fun.
against each other. Something, I don't know. Everything about this just blew my mind. Oh yeah, there's people talking. Hi, Lauren. Are you guys still there? Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
This one's stuck out in my brain.
For some reason, it's not popping up on my screen. I don't know why.
Are you seeing it on the
Oh, there we go. I can see that. Yeah, okay. Now I can see it. There we go.
Are you guys, can you see the whole thing if I just scroll?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm sharing screen instead of a tab for some reason. I think this was Daryl's, wasn't it? Daryl's first time he was with us. It was the Smurfs versus the Hulk. That cracked me up.
Yeah, and here's the cool thing about this illustration that a lot of people I think are missing when they look at this. Those Smurfs that he drew, he based those off just the character designs. These aren't like something Smurfs he just took and copy and pasted or drew and then copy and pasted. Like he put those in different positions by using the original character designs, and like it looks like they look the way they're supposed to look. He wasn't just like copying a piece of art. Like he knew the rules of the characters and how to interpret those characters correctly to look. Man,
I'm an 80s chick. I recognize
brilliant
one of those.
Yes.
Every single one of those from the cartoon I used to watch. Yeah.
Well, even the Hulk looks like the Hulk from the 1982 cartoon. Which, fun fact, those are both on NBC.
Are you trying to get them as a sponsor, Gary?
Yeah, I'm trying to get everyone as a sponsor. It seems like.
Did you give George one?
Nice. Fun fact.
We're talking about George Lowe, who I feel like we know by first name now. Are you trying to get them as a sponsor, Gary?
Yeah, I'm trying to get everyone.
Did he sign all over it?
Yeah.
I know he's notorious for like not just signing but writing multiple comments. Did you give George one or he signs?
I love verses because I'm so glad I got the verses that I got. It was hard. It was so hard, but when I finished it,
you guys are here, we'll share again.
It was like
here is Space Ghost and Spike Spiegel. He's hiding under the desk, right? Oh, he didn't share yet.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean?
He's hiding under the desk. Yeah. And then here's Mr. Gary's Ming the Merciless. Is that his name?
Yeah, Flash Gordon.
And B. Arthur from the Golden Girls.
All right, I'm gonna try this. If this is, do I still sound okay to you guys?
Yeah, you sound fine.
I've heard you the whole time, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm wondering if OBS is not transferring my sound, which is a good thing to test now. Oh man, that's
yeah.
But
that
Lauren, can you hear?
Tonight, not just to hear ourselves ramble.
Can you hear me now? Because apparently I've been probably silent this whole time.
Oh no, you've been talking a lot.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why we do a test, I guess. But
that's true. And you know, this is an art show, so next week, if it happens again, they'll still see the art. They just won't hear us talk.
They're like, "Oh, thank God." And then it gets and they'll just scrub to all the art.
Oh no, you've been talking a lot.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Yeah, I can hear me on the YouTube now. Well, so thanks for the heads up, Lauren. It's very possible I've been going silent this whole time, but I just have to turn my mic on and OBS.
Watching, Lauren.
Yeah.
Now we expect you to take notes.
That's
I think
that's the
one
problem
we
with this
missed-
live streaming stuff. Sometimes it's just I just figured that my microphone would have to be either one because my camera only works one way or the other. So
Huh.
I had to choose Zoom over OBS because I can't have active camera for both. So I figured that's the way my microphone would have to be, or there'd be an echo. But thankfully, that's not the case with the microphone. So all right, lesson learned.
All right, the only season 1 we haven't seen, I think, unless I missed one, was rated R to G.
Oh yeah.
You gotta show James. You gotta
They
show
took
James.
Yep.
rated R prompts and made G versions. This is Porky's is a golden book.
Yeah.
That print
This
is actually
was
at the tattoo shop right
brilliant.
now.
He gave me one of those at the con. Yeah.
Yeah, this is brilliant. I want him to do a whole series of these. Like, I want like a whole series of like posters.
That
of
would be
these.
fun.
He sells these at the shows like crazy. Like people love this, and he has like this crazy astronaut piece he did. But like everyone is like, "Oh my god, it's Porky's!" So I think you should do more of these. They're wonderful.
Up right now.
He gave me one of those. At the
Z is for
con.
zombie.
Zombie.
Walking Dead.
That was Caitlin, wasn't it?
Oh
I
yeah,
think
Caitlin's,
so.
and that was so well done. Like, how do you make blood childish?
She did a good job. That looks like a coloring book.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Like raspberry jam.
There is Revenge of the Nerds by Gary. I think Gary, didn't you sing this for us on?
Oh,
on the
yeah.
episode?
I did, but you have to watch the episode if you want to hear me sing the song.
On Clever
So,
Kaiju's
that
YouTube
was-
page.
So well done.
Right. That's right.
Let me see. All right, this
Oh
is an anime. So who is this? I don't know anime.
Oh, that one's mine. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my
Whoa.
my attempt at chibi.
Okay.
I love that tattoo.
So is the heart his hand?
hmm
Like is that what
So
you told me?
it's kind of a body horror kind of
Okay.
bit in this where his body just starts morphing and changing into like this like Cronenberg kind of like just
Baby.
mess of organs and whatnot. So yeah,
We get a lot of anime prompts, and every time we do, I just stare blankly until you guys explain it to me.
this is anime back when I paid attention. Like this is old school.
Yeah, same here. I love that. I'm gonna use that, Nate.
Well, there was Cowboy Bebop that was in that realm and Ninja Scroll and
Oh yeah.
Helsing
Here
might
we
have been
go
towards the
with
end of it.
John Wick.
Oh, Corey the
Corey the
Sage.
Yeah.
Sea, Yippee Ki This is Anna, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's Annis. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
the Super
Die
Soaker
Hard.
from the
Dude,
90s. Oh, this
The
is it.
Breaking Bad strip that Eric
was
did.
hilarious.
Oh my god. I don't know if he sold that original, but Eric, if you are listening to this right now, you have to sell me this original. I love this fucking sorry, I
Oh.
love this thing.
Yeah,
He
this
had,
is
what
he
I was
had
gonna
Prince
throw
at Tremendicon. I did see Prince,
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, there are prints,
Oh.
but I don't want the prints.
Ah.
I want
Let me
that.
see. There's Isaac's Predator.
Yeah, that's what we were cracking up about earlier.
Yeah, he just took a whole different look at that word Predator.
I don't really
But
know.
he used all the characters from it.
I don't know how that's rated G, other than like the character change, because that
Actually,
Predator is
technically,
like
yes.
spread eagle.
Wait a minute, yes. Isaac failed.
But in the best way possible.
Right.
Exactly. Okay, now I gotta zoom on this because you can't see it small. This
This
is
is brilliant.
Daryl's cabin in the woods.
God, there's so much in this.
Brilliant.
I need to look at it again. I know I missed stuff, but
Going
this
from
little
Smurfs-
dollhouse has everything that's in that cabin in the woods, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much in this. Like,
Yeah.
The unicorn with the blood. I love that.
yeah,
This is
Right.
this is just brilliant.
My
Like
goal, I'm not going to promise it's going to happen, but my goal this week before episode number 1 of season 3, next Thursday night, 8:00 Central Time, I will try to get all the Facebook albums updated on Clever Kaiju's Facebook page.
oh
Like we keep saying, you can see all of these episodes on Clever Kaiju's YouTube page right now.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, now we are going to have to flip to Google Docs. We all got behind, and I did not get any of the albums up.
I had so much fun during season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 2, I loved season 2.
Why don't I have season 2 open? I lost it. There it is. Okay. Google season 2. September. Oh, it was Epic Monster Tavern Party from
Right,
Clique.
yeah, that was number 1.
Epic Monster Tea Party.
Yeah. I mean, I just liked how there was a hook to it. Like there was something personal, and there's like, yeah, there's more to this than just, you know.
Yeah, and so we ask everybody, Epic Monster Tea Party. I'm gonna not share yet. Epic Monster Tea Party is pretty much a kids game, but it's the one that the parents don't groan every time the kids pull
Right,
out.
yeah, that was number 1.
But it's monsters
Yeah,
using heroes to flavor their tea.
I mean, I just
Well, we
liked how there
took
was a
the
hook to
grown-up
it. Like there was
version.
something personal.
Nate, is Gary frozen for you?
For a moment.
Okay.
He'll come back.
Okay. We
There it
asked for monsters.
Sorry, my internet's sucking.
Well, Epic Monster Tavern Party, we asked for monsters and drinks.
Right.
So
With a unique spice that they use in their drink.
yeah, whatever unique ingredient. So I'll just go through them all real quick. This was Caitlin's.
That's Sarah's.
She had
Yeah, that's Sarah's, yeah.
That's Sarah's.
Sarah, my bad. Sarah, what is it called? Siren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the drink.
It wasn't a screwdriver, was it?
No. I apologize. I don't have, oh, I do have the notes up, but I'm sharing screen, so I can't look right now. So anyway, I forget the name of the drink. Next, oh,
Yeah.
is that a Black Widow?
That's
This is Haley.
yeah, it's
Copeland.
Haley's.
Black Widow, and
Yeah.
I forgot her drink too. They all are so clever. I just had it up.
Yeah.
Eric writes,
Yeah.
Bloody Mary zombie, I think.
Right. And that's actually, I think that location is based on a bar, maybe a speakeasy that he visits every now and then in Tulsa.
Yeah.
So that like bartender and everything about that scene is actual real life.
I thought
And
next
that's
one was
done
black and white.
traditionally, by the way.
Right. Yeah. That's like watercolor. isn't
Daryl's
it?
piece and Eric's pieces are both done traditionally.
Oh, Daryl's is too?
I want to
to
say yes.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure it was.
done-
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have done some Photoshop enhancements.
Yeah,
if that.
I agree. Yeah. I think he did. I think he
This-
touched it up, but yeah.
I think this was Lauren's prompt. What is that horse thingy called? The creepy horse?
Kelpie.
Kelpie.
Mhm.
It was a Kelpie, and I forget the drink, but that is a mermaid as the garnish.
That's a wicked garnish.
Oh,
So dark.
Was that James's?
Good.
So dark.
yes. A kraken? And this would be way more fun if I can remember any of the drinks' names. Let me see. Oh, there's the black and white.
Yeah. Yeah.
lyrics.
That's the.
That
yeah.
was great.
Oh, this is
Oh,
Christopher
Mothman.
Harris.
Oh, Christopher Harris.
Yeah.
I don't remember his drink either, but I do remember the garnish is an old sock.
The
And
Moth,
also-
the Mothman Martini or something.
Mothman
like that.
Martini with
Yeah.
an old sock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Aha.
Oh, but
Another Cthulhu.
Yeah, I know. I sense a trend. It was Hawaii 5-0s is what he was drinking.
Yes,
in this
that
one.
was right. With stars.
Yeah, with garnished with stars. Right. Yeah. This is Yarbrough.
One of the
Oh,
sexiest
that was
ones
what it was.
of the whole season.
Those legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was she a succubus too?
I want to say yeah. I think she's a succubus.
I think so.
And it was praying mantis, I think.
Yes, and there's like a mantis on her.
I don't know if I
wrist
can
and
zoom
stuff.
in.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because he was saying something about like they eat butterflies and leave the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to zoom out now. Excuse me. Yeah, that one was just deep.
As Haley would say, that's juicy.
It was juicy. Yeah, we should just have a juicy collection of Haley,
Oh,
Sarah,
this
and
is
Yarbrough.
a barrel. This is
Gary
Gary's
if he
barrel
wants,
of mead.
because he's got some juicies.
Barrel of mead with a goblin.
Right? Yeah, I love that
What
so
is that
much.
lion character called? I don't know his name.
Manticore.
Manticore?
Okay. And this actually, Gary drew our expansion, Tea Party Monsters.
Yeah.
This is the exact same style. Could jump right in the game if we were still selling.
Yeah, you kinda cheated.
Like,
Not
yeah,
really.
like hell yeah, let's do
Let's
this.
do it.
This is Caitlin's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was a unicorn drinking an energy drink. So she's playing video games and hyping up. Oh, with electric
Yeah.
lightning bolts.
Lightning
That
for
would
the
be
garnish. Yeah. She seems pretty casual for being loaded on lightning.
Yeah. Can handle it.
All those colors.
All right, October was. Oh.
Oh yeah,
We
Eaton.
asked for titles. We asked for titles and we got Eaten a Love Story. More praying mantises
Yeah.
eating the head.
That one went
Yeah.
went over really well. I did not expect it to go over as well as it did. Like I just
It's awesome in the worst way possible. This is Nate.
It's so funny, like with Nate's stuff, I'm always like,
Your face.
Froze.
It's funny. Your camera froze just as you
Nate's
started.
stuff
Whatever
was
it
like
is.
that.
I hope that's not the actual face. You know what? I actually do hope that's the face.
And this was Sarah's. They're sharing a nice heart
Yeah.
for the wedding.
oh.
See, now here's the comic
Right.
that Gary just showed.
Yes.
And then
We're
that's
inside
the,
a worm.
but that
Isaac
got
drew the
that,
mist,
but
and
that
now
got
it's a comic.
spun into a whole comic series that he just released called We Are Inside of a Worm. We're inside a worm. It's
Wait, hold it, leave it there. Hold on.
yeah.
I remember telling him at the time.
We are inside a worm.
Nice. I remember telling him at the time. I'm like,
Sure,
I
you
need to
guys
know
go
the
get
story behind
Oh
this.
man, Isaac Crawford.
Yeah, if I saw this on a comic cover,
Yeah.
Planet Earth is being slowly absorbed into the intestines of a giant worm, and they very well know about it. Like,
Oh,
that.
this is
that one was
Haley's.
wild.
I didn't realize until about 2 minutes into her discussion that this guy's head was just loose.
Yeah, there was no body.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was. Dude, your grays are so smooth. Like,
And there's Gary's.
I love how beautiful and just horrifying this is. But
And
like your gray
Boobanacious.
work, and you do this with pencil, and you combine it with some of the gray, like the Prismacolor or the Copic markers. You mix your grays and how you blend them like that, dude. It looks so like silky. Like it's like grayscale photography, just the way you're able to blend those values in, and it's insane. And you did this all
Tremendous.
digital though, right?
Yeah, this is all digital.
As our buddy David Fott would have said, Bubes.
Boobs.
or what was it Haley who said it? It was scare rouse.
Scare roused.
Scaroused.
Right, yeah.
Yes, that is one of my favorite words from the Pink Clique.
I should make a T-shirt of that. 'Cause I got,
you.
what would Gary do? I should get scare roused
Oh,
It's
heck
like-
yeah. Scare
It's
roused
like,
and
Hank is
juicy.
just like
and juicy.
the zingers, man.
Right.
She's like our Chevy Chase, man. It's insane.
Oh, November we asked for like childhood we asked for cartoon characters and you guys were going to humanize
As
them.
real people, right? Oh, it was specifically
Foster's Home for the Imaginary Friends.
Right.
I freaking love that show.
So we took Foster's
Yeah.
characters and made them real people.
Yes. I don't have the comparison photos tonight for this. That's what was the best part, was watching what they look like and what you guys did.
Yeah,
I forget, Eduardo?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
Was this Corey?
that's Eric.
This is
No,
Eric.
that's Eric.
Okay.
That's yours.
That just cracks me up.
I love how he's like a 4-arm character, but he's like a human with 2 arms taped to him.
I know.
Oh, cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Haley once again creeped me out to no end, but Cheese was one of the creepiest characters on that adorable show.
Absolutely. He looks like Till Lindemann of Rammstein.
He looks like he'd be in Hellraiser. That's Pinhead's little brother.
That's Pin Cushion.
Oh my, yeah.
I gotta log out.
Oh my god, that's great.
It was Chad.
Oh, Chad.
Chad
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. We had Chad Thomas with us that show. Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Spectral Void, man. You guys should check that out too.
The dryer ate my shorts.
Jesus.
This is so cute.
I love
God,
that.
Caitlin
So
nails
cute.
this. Like her eyes, man. I wish like
No.
Yeah.
if all else fails, it's always gonna be in the eyes. Like the hook is always gonna be in the eyes.
Moxie Comic, guys. Moxie Comic.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my copy.
Yeah, mine too.
This is the burger guy.
Yeah.
Here's
This is
my
Corey.
button.
Corey
I
the
love it.
C, isn't it?
Corey
That
did
was
this one?
Corey. Yes. The
So
finger at the belly
ridiculous.
button. I just do it.
Mm.
And this was Gary. What is her name? I forgot.
I can't remember.
The one that's all messed up. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
got
like
that
a
huge
Picasso.
peacock plumage on her head and the beak, doesn't she? This was a very clever transit.
Oh, and this is Nate. Oh, you did such a good job with him.
I love this character so much. I didn't really watch the show a whole lot, but he was one of
Oh,
my
you
most
should watch
favorites
it.
because he had band-aids holding him together and like one arm for no reason, and he loved basketball. He's tall and goofy.
But the thing that got me is I didn't even notice like something in his hair or something matches the eyebrows you did.
Yeah, he has this weird like
I
yeah
love
little
that.
lightning bolt of hair for the
Yeah.
for the eyebrow, and he's got one tiny almost dead eye, and then the other one's like huge and bright and colorful. But what I like that one about was the remember back in the 90s that blue and turquoise, just there was a Sweetheart Cup, an artist, graphic design artist at Sweetheart Cup here in Springfield, designed something that went like viral, so to speak, in the 90s, where it was all the Trapper Keepers and folders and all that stuff. I can't remember what it was actually called, but it came from Springfield, and it had that weird like retro 80s design to it that was on everything. That's
The
kind of I
brush.
wanted to capture something like that in the background of them, but like yeah, that's a little Springfield lore that nobody talks about.
All right. Well, I am embarrassed to say I need to go to the restroom. This is something we need to
Take a
figure out
couple
for the
minutes.
show.
Yeah. All right. No, that's
We go
fine.
t-
That's fine.
We go 2 hours, and like I'll sit here and I'll be drinking the whole time, and then like by the end of the show, as soon as we turn the thing off, I'm like, guys, I'll be right back.
That's fine. I have a thing for that.
You do?
I'm gonna bring music back up.
Or you guys could just start sharing stuff.
We could. I brought in the
I'm in the
music. We can
Clever
go to a be right
Kaiju
back.
one.
All right, pee
I'm
time.
in the Clever Kaiju Drive, actually, is what I was pulling those from.
I mean, you can go
But
pee.
yeah, this is a tech rehearsal, and I didn't. So.
That's fine. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second and use the restroom.
Yep, same here. We'll be back.
We all took a cue from you.
Okay, so can you hear it? Can you?
Right now,
Still
yeah,
hear
we're
us?
on the be right back screen with music going. And you can, yeah, they can hear us right now if we're talking. Like,
Okay. I don't think anybody but Lauren's watching.
yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't surprise me at all that I would forget that my mic would actually be needed. Because I mean, my computer doesn't do the feedback of the audio. So, yeah, for probably about a good 45 minutes, I can't be heard. But, oh well.
Should we just keep going, or should we just like wrap up for the night?
It's up to you.
I mean, this was more of a test than a show.
Yeah, we're at an hour and almost 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Mike 212. This is just a test.
There it is. Wow, we're only like, we didn't even get halfway through season 2. Yeah, we do have a lot of stuff.
Telling you guys, you gotta go watch the episodes. They're amazing, guys. I really do like that it's more than just like, hey, look how cool this thing is, or look how funny it is. It's like, hey, this is how I made this, this is how I built this. I've learned like how to make my paintings and art more efficient, working in certain ways from watching these people do their thing every week, every month when we were doing it. Because man, like they approach things in ways where I'm like, man, why didn't I think of that? Or man, that really does work, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I really appreciate that. I learned something every month within the show, always, guarantee.
Yeah, we and it's interesting also, like just to see how some artists, they keep coming back and doing it, and the reasons why they want to keep coming back. And it's like, well, I wanted to see if I could hit a deadline, or because that's a big deal for certain artists that want to do work for other people. Like, all right, well, here's what's expected. This is what we need. This is weird and obscure, but here's when it's due, and this is when you'll need to present it. And I don't know, they get like that satisfaction out of completing, the job.
I do remember a couple of the artists at the beginning hadn't, like, they'd done art for fun but not as a job yet, and the deadlines were pushing them, and they liked it.
Yeah.
They like it.
In the very beginning, I mean, we were meeting up at a coffee shop, and our server became a good friend of ours. She would, on her breaks, would be in the corner, like drawing and doing her painting, digital painting. She was doing a lot of really beautiful work, and we're like, we're artists too. Like, come hang out with us. Like, you don't have to bring us stuff just to hang out with us. And she showed up, and like it just so happened she was working usually when we were there, so she'd have a minute to hang out with us. And next thing you know, her schedule changed, and yet she kept showing up. And now she's been carrying a professional job as a character design artist for.
Conceptual artist,
or a conceptual artist, for a video game company. And it's just like, that's an incredible story, and it's not something that we claim, it's like as a kaiju success, but it's a part of what we're building, is like, hey, you have all the skills, you have the chops.
Network, so we're not saying that we did it, but we kind of did.
Like, we didn't like develop her skills, but we
but also to your networking with other people, right? Because I was working at a tack wagon, and then I saw her and her skill, and I was like, hey, you should definitely check this person out, that kind of thing. But that's what we do in Clever Kaiju.
But it wasn't just you bringing her in. Like, she had to sell herself to a whole panel of people.
That's true. She did. Exactly.
And she held her own. She's like, you know what? I never considered doing anything like this. I figured, what's the worst that could happen? And she thrived, and it's incredible. Yeah. Like, I'm so proud of her.
Look at the thing she did the first episode compared to the last thing she did in the last season.
I remember the episode where she started bringing in
Crazy.
color, like because she was all black and white and gloom and doom and all that, and then she goes, and then she just brings in color. And it's
was her first episode the Halloween food fight, or no, the Thanksgiving food fight?
I think it was. What?
She got turkey leg horror.
Yeah.
And a balloon animal. As her weapon.
Right. And that was the first one of color that I saw of hers.
I'm like, how the heck is it gonna be a little plat sword? That's gonna be so lame. I don't know why anybody picked that. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorites. Like
She rocked it.
She made the balloon animal the horse, and the turkey leg was riding it. And it was
but the balloon animal had like organs and stuff or bits and bones floating in it.
I gotta find that.
Oh, it was nasty but beautiful.
Nasty but beautiful. Where is Food Fight? I gotta share that one. I'm sorry. That one freaked me out in a good way. I think that's the first thing I saw of hers.
Yeah, I mean, because we'd seen a lot of like her black and white and black and gray kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you make a balloon animal scary.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love the colors in that though. Like even this is being her early color stuff is just beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know how you would have pulled that off. Like anybody would, but
yeah, and like something else I put in the invitations that we sent out to the artists that we were inviting to come to the Pin Clique. I think it was a line something like, imagine getting to draw something just for fun. No deadlines. Nobody telling you, I don't like that. I don't like this. Just draw for fun. And that is, I hope that's part of it for you guys.
No, there's a deadline, but
there's a deadline, but nobody's telling you, I don't like this. I don't like that.
Oh, right.
That.
Yeah.
It's
well, and that's
what
not
you want.
And there are times where people are like, look, I wish I could have finished this. And every now and then they actually do finish it and they reload it up into the server. And I think one of them that you showed of Sarah's the siren that you showed of Sarah's.
Yeah.
She had very little of it done. She had the pencil stuff enough to explain it, but then she did what you showed earlier was her going back and re-uploading it. Hey, I can hear you. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, no, actually, it was. I appreciate your heads up. I realized that OBS wasn't picking up my voice through Zoom because Zoom doesn't monitor my microphone back to me. So why would it? So Zoom was hearing me, but it makes sense that my streaming software wouldn't monitor it back.
My question is, did you notice you couldn't hear him at the very beginning and just wait to tell him?
Yeah, so there's probably about 30 minutes, 45 minutes probably about 30 minutes where I was talking, but I don't know. I don't think it was really that important.
Anyway, I'm going to share my screen one more time. We are just going to come on for a little while and we just keep blabbing like we always do. But here's the rest of season 2 on YouTube. Look at all those gorgeous episodes.
That was fun.
So get on there. Watch them. Get excited.
Yeah.
And join us next week, Thursday, September 29th, for episode number 1, season 3 of the Pin Clique, where we are doing a Mutant League Wrestling.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
That was a fun one. Where's it? I got your header. There we go. There's a share. I'll share. Mutant League Wrestling. We have got lab created, mutated, and there was another word. Something mutated. Creepy things have joined the wrestling league.
Mutated. I don't know. Like that rolls off the tongue a little bit.
Yeah, brought to you by Clever Kaiju, Playco Games, Tremendicon, and VisionCon. They will be our all-season 3 sponsors.
Yeah.
If you own a business or just have a lot of money in your pocket, and want to give it to us, sponsor the season, sponsor an episode. Maybe we should like tease some episodes titles later. Maybe not tonight, but later. Maybe there's some business that wants to jump. Oh, I got to sponsor that episode. Or maybe you're a print company and you would like to sponsor this season, and we will give away prints.
Yeah.
During episodes. That would be really, really, really cool.
Yeah. No,
maybe you're an internet company that will sponsor us and get Gary.
The options are limitless. Like your pockets.
Gary is up freezing.
Yeah,
He's never done this before. What's going on with you, Gary?
Oh, my internet connection is being goofy right now, and it's because I'm using Wi-Fi instead of my Ethernet cable, and I hate it. And I everyone on the planet Earth, Wi-Fi sucks. Use an Ethernet cable.
Yeah, it's the god of lag is.
I'm gonna kill that baboon wherever it's at. And then I'm gonna wear it like a cape.
Like a cape.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. We've already gone an hour and a half of our hour.
All right, so let's switch to the outro. How about that? And then you can sign us out, Deanna.
We have an outro?
No,
Wait,
I'll just switch it back to you, and you can, as the host, send us out.
Okay. I don't know what to say other than what I just said. Join us right here on YouTube, or we'll share the link on Facebook if you're watching through there. You can click it and join us. Thursday, September 29th. I think I might have said 28th before. So whatever Thursday
29th.
is, September 29th, 8 p.m. Central Time. Where is my list? Did we already outro?
No, you're still outro.
Okay, we've got Gary Bedell, Nate Howard, Isaac Crawford, James Rutherford, Daryl Clounch, and Haley Codling of our original Pin Clickers. And we have got John Lucas and Cliff Gamble joining us for the first time ever.
That's cool.
So, debut of 2 new Pin Click artists and a whole bunch of your favorites.
It's gonna be the first time I've seen Cliff in years, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's awesome. I met Cliff at Spectrum back in 2014.
Oh wow!
And he's an excellent artist. He put out this art book that had very, 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 very limited copies, and it's like this little tiny sketchbook. It's like this big. It's like this art book he put out, and he has very, very, very few copies of it. And I own one, and it has like all these different like little drawings in it.
It's adorable.
Well, that's cool.
I know, right? It's just called
idea.
Random Drawings.
That's a good idea.
And I own one of the very, very few copies of this book. I'm proud to say. You'll draw little paws too.
Little paws.
Cool?
As if hands aren't hard enough.
I know. The dude's a beast, man. I'm telling you. But sorry, go ahead.
And another note I need to make for our outros. Join Clever Kaiju's Discord. If you find them on Discord, same little profile photo, Clever Kaiju. These guys, they share their art with each other. They tell each other about internships coming up. They give feedback. It's a very inviting, very welcoming, very helpful channel for artists and art lovers.
Yeah, it's true.
Play along, follow along, join us. It's a fun ride.
The great thing about the Discord is that it's from like beginners and recreational artists all the way to full blown professionals, and it's your involvement is entirely based on what you're willing or comfortable giving. Like, you're always invited but never expected. And
I love that you have a feedback page where people can show stuff for feedback, and a show and tell page where they can just show stuff and you just leave them alone.
Yeah.
You make comments on it, but you're like, no, you didn't ask for feedback.
Right. Yeah, we have a
Appreciate
feedback,
your
but we
art.
also have a just show off a little page. Yeah.
Because both are important. You need both at different times.
Yeah.
And number of the challenges, like when we were doing the sketch challenges. And
Yeah,
stuff.
the challenges and the public events and then we're doing quite a bit as far as building entire projects built entirely in-house with Kaiju people, and I can't really go into detail as to what, but there's a few actually really besides PenClick. I guess PenClick is one of them, where it's entirely built out of like talent that we've met and kept track of within the Kaiju community. But there's a few other projects that we're underway with that is gonna be really impressive. That's all done by inspiration and collaboration within Kaiju community. So we're really excited about that. I can't really talk too much about it, though, can I? It's weird.
No.
I didn't sign anything, but I'm not gonna do that.
With your blood,
You didn't
With
say
Yeah,
that.
your blood. Yeah, no, you're right.
With your blood.
But there's a lot that you can expect from the Kaiju community on Discord. And we'll wrap that into our other major platform on YouTube. Like our YouTube is gonna probably be the biggest public outreach we have. And so if you haven't already, like, I know if everybody's checked out this stream, I appreciate it. It's a little rocky, but I don't know, it was very successful. I appreciate you guys for taking the time.
The content is just gonna get better.
Yeah. So
It
go ahead and
might be
like
a
hit
learning
subscribe because
curve
we're gonna
with this new streaming, but yeah.
for the sake of the PenClick season 1 and 2, we needed a place to put that content for now. So we kind of did a soft launch of the YouTube channel, but we actually have like a huge, like much bigger picture plan for the YouTube channel here. So consider that more of a soft launch, but we'll have an official launch coming soon. But so be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell that tells you that, you know, when things are new come up, so you can be notified. I need to get better at that, but yeah, like and subscribe, you know, that sort of thing. Is that good? Can I just do that? Can we just cut that and just use that every time? Yeah.
Brilliant. Cut and paste.
Cut and paste. Yeah.
Alright. We need to sign off.
Yep.
We've talked too long.
Okay.